Okay. All right. And as always, we are live with a lag on YouTube as well as LinkedIn. स्ट्रीमिंग तो बोलता है बट आई थिंक लैग तो काफी है. I'll start by 6:30 p.m. sharp. Right. 2 more minutes. Hmm. Okay, 1 more minute to go. All right, and we begin. It's 6:30 p.m. Good evening and welcome to today's live talk, which is T Pe Charcha. Up your prioritization game. अब टी पे चर्चा है तो चाय की तो बात करेंगे नहीं हम. आपका टाइम बहुत ही प्रेशियस है. So I'm going to talk about time, energy, and attention or alignment. You know, I've always been intrigued by the way the Japanese are able to achieve all that they set aside for the day, for the week, for the month. You know why? Because you're always charged. It's as if, they live their purpose every day, and which is true. Because when I was in Japan, this must have been in around 2010, 2011. I remember one of my colleagues telling me that we were supposed to go for a client meeting. The meeting was scheduled for 9 a.m. in the morning. So I reached our office around 8:15. My colleague said, Akshay, it'll take us 10 minutes to reach the station. So by 8:25, we'll be at the station. We'll take the 8:30 train. We'll reach the client's station by 8:45. By the time we reach the client's office building, it will be 8:55. I was very happy. I said, होता है यार, हम भी इंडिया में बोलते हैं हम 5 मिनट में पहुंचेंगे, 10 मिनट में पहुंचेंगे, but to my surprise, we reached the client's office by 8:55 a.m. और ऐसा नहीं कि मैं जापानीज के बारे में या जापान के बारे में जानता नहीं था. No, I've studied, I've learned Japanese, I've worked with the Japanese, so I understand. But this was mind blowing. So when we reached, I was about to ring the bell. I said, "अरे पहुंच गए तो बेल तो बजा देते हैं." My colleague said, "No, we will ring the bell by 9 a.m. sharp." जापान में आप 1 मिनट पहले नहीं पहुंच सकते, 1 मिनट बाद में नहीं पहुंच सकते. You have to be there on time. तो ये सब के बावजूद भी वो लोग इतने बिजी कैसे रहते हैं, इतने इतने खुश कैसे रहते हैं? ऐसा नहीं कि हम खुश नहीं हैं, हम भी खुशी है भाई. But it's about being productive. They're productive. They work for 18 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours, just like us. हमारे होटल के बाजू में एक ऑफिस था. There's this gentleman who would be there in the office on his seat up until 10:30 p.m. in the night, and the next day morning by 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. he was back in the office. Which is why I said it's all as if these guys wear their purpose every day. They feel it. Today's talk is about TEA, time, energy, and alignment or attention. जो भी आपको बोलना है. Yeah? So what happens is we feel that boss सब कुछ आज ही खत्म करना है. Everything has to be done today. End of day, ASAP. These are some words that create a lot of stress. And you need to understand this equation, because time plus energy plus alignment or attention will make you productive or efficient. अब time क्या है? Time is obviously all of us have 24 hours at our disposal. उसमें से हम 10 या 12 घंटे काम करते हैं, right? So let's take, for example, 8 to 10 hours. I wouldn't even want to take 12 hours. That's another topic. Let's take, for instance, 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours that we work. Yeah. Energy is your ability to perform. It is your ability to go beyond your role, go beyond your potential. Yeah. We breathe in, we breathe out. Everything is an energy within us. That's the energy, that's the power that we have. You need to be connected to your energy. And the A stands for alignment, which is aligning with your own self, aligning with your vision, your purpose. जैसे मैंने कहा था, Japan में I've seen that alignment, that these people are aligned to themselves, aligned to their work, aligned to their roles, aligned to their company. There is a deep level of alignment there. Yep. And हमारे यहाँ भी alignment है. हमारे यहाँ भी there is a lot of excitement. But वो क्या है ना, we often feel pressured to do everything ASAP. And that could be one of the reasons why we are ranked amongst the world's most overworked countries, because we forget that we have 24 hours just the way any other person in this world has, and we can break our work by the day, by the week, by the month, but वो हम नहीं करते, और उसी के बारे में हम बात करेंगे. So the first thing that we need to understand is that भाई सिर्फ 24 घंटे है, उसमें से आप 8 से 10 घंटा काम करेंगे या 10 से 12 घंटा, जो भी आपको पकड़ना है. 8 से 10 घंटा आप काम कर रहे हो. नाउ उस काम में भी यू हैव टू एंश्योर दैट यू आर गेटिंग थिंग्स डन एफिशिएंट. या तो खुद कर रहे हो या अपनी टीम से करा के ले रहे हो. इफ यू आर एन इंडिविजुअल कंट्रीब्यूटर, यू would perhaps be doing most of the work by yourself, but you could also seek help from people. Now the second is एनर्जी. तो टिपिकली जैसे मैंने कहा एनर्जी जो है वो it should go toward quality and productive work like strategizing, planning, executing, fulfilling your goals, your vision, your purpose. But most often what happens is that we drain ourselves on disempowering thoughts, emotions, overthinking. घर में क्या हो रहा है, मुझे मेरी फीस भरनी है, बच्चे की फीस भरनी है, वो मेरे ये एक्सपेंसेस है फॉर द मंथ, एंड दीज आर ऑल जेन्युइन थॉट्स, my dear friends. It is quite normal to have these thoughts. All I'm trying to say is make the most of your energy. And as we progress further, I'm going to talk about how you can prioritize your tasks based on your energy. क्योंकि ओवर थिंकिंग में ही हमारा आधा जिंदगी चला जाता है. उसने मुझे वैसा कहा, मेरा प्रमोशन होगा कि नहीं, will I get the desired increment that I'm expecting this year? What if my colleague gets promoted? Oh, there's an organization change happening. What do I do? I remember in 2013, this was a time where I had just changed my role. I was asked to change my role. I'd moved into a role that I had never worked. I was mainly an operations guy, customer servicing, customer experience, and then I was moved into training and mentoring or learning and development. The first project that I had to work on was competencies. I didn't know anything about competence. पूरा साल वैसे ही चला गया. I was working on something I didn't understand. Now, when you don't understand something and when you're working on something and generating almost nothing, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting the energy of the organization, wasting the supervisors. So what happens is that when you are focusing on overthinking, on your fear, on your anxiety, you are in a way moving away from your core task. तो उससे आपकी एनर्जी चली जाएगी, उससे आपकी एनर्जी चली गई, you will lose your attention. So typically what happens is that when you start your day, you know you have 10 hours today, you've created a plan for the day, you have meetings, you squeeze in meetings, planned meetings and unplanned meetings as well, right? So what happens is your 10 hours ka day ban jata hai 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours. Now what you've not taken into account is the unplanned work or the unplanned meeting. And that is why you need energy. And with energy comes your ability to speak, your ability to speak. Because if there's an unplanned project, unplanned task that is waiting for you, you need to be clear about what are your goals for the week, what are your goals for the day. If this does not align with your plan for the day or the week, you need to speak up, go and talk to your supervisor. Most of the time we hold back because we think अगर हमने कुछ बोला वो हमको ना बोलेंगे तो they'll feel that we are underconfident, that we are someone who's low on potential. Some some supervisors may do that, may think about it, may think like that. But that's not your concern. Your concern is to know yourself inside out. Yeah. So when you're planning your day, you need to take into account the unplanned tasks, the unplanned meetings, and you also need to understand yourself and your priorities for the day. Unplanned है, अगर वो आपकी main priority में नहीं बैठ रहा है, to speak up. If that is something that is unavoidable, then you need to ensure that something else needs to be deprioritized. And you better have a good reason for it. You need to fight for it. Yep. तो ये जब आप करोगे, you will realize that you also have the time. When you speak up, when you draw boundaries for your unplanned tasks and unplanned meetings with confidence, you'll realize you're also saving on your energy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is helping you align with yourself, align with your work, and that allows you to focus better. So attention भी आता है. Now you may think कि यार ये तो एकदम easy बता रहा है. Easier said than done. No. 2013 में I had to be put on a performance improvement plan because of my weak prioritization. Because I was not seeking clarity, I was not speaking up. Yeah. It took me about a year and a half to understand the game of prioritization, and that is when I realized that if I had to succeed, I had to align myself with my own goals, with my own priorities, be it personal priorities, aligning myself to my organization's goals, organization's priorities. My supervisor helped me in understanding the prioritization game, and I'm still grateful to her. I still use her technique today. She would often tell me that if something does not fit or align with your plan for the day or week, you need to come and tell me. I'm not going to come and ask you. It is your job to understand your role. It is your job to understand your domain. It is your job to understand your function or department. Which is so true. It is only when I started speaking up. There were times when she would say, "No, this is very important. You need to work on it today or for this month." And then I would say, "I'm already working on projects B and C. What about that? I would need your help in deprioritizing." And then she would help me either deprioritize it or I would then delegate it to someone. Yeah. So remember, टाइम सिर्फ 24 घंटे का है जिसमें से आप 10 से 12 घंटे काम करते हो वो दिन आपको अपने हिसाब से चलाना है 30% ऑफ योर डे विल बी अनप्लैंड ये मान के चलो become aware become conscious that your 30% of your day is going to be unplanned yeah so have some buffer around and if there's something as I said if there's something that's bothering you don't waste your energy just speak up sort it out the third is all of this will be possible only if you're aligned to yourself and your goal तो अभी देखते हैं हाउ टू यूज TEA to enhance your productivity. Yep. All those watching me, if you guys have any questions, feel free to post it in the comments and I'll answer those for you. मैं बातचीत चालू रख रहा हूँ आप अपनी एनर्जी या तो मुझ पे डाल सकते हैं फोकस कर सकते हैं या आप अपना क्वेश्चन भी डाल सकते हैं so how do you enhance your ability to sorry how do you focus on enhancing your ability to perform at your best potential how do you enhance your productivity the first thing that you need to do is you need to become aware कि आपके पास सिर्फ 10 से 12 घंटे हैं दिन या 8 से 10 घंटे depending on your work schedule then you need to identify your time wasters and your distractions so your distractions could include disempowering thoughts your unproductive habits and other distractions like mobile phone use or gossip it's very easy to get distracted guys yeah which is why that the last part which is alignment extremely essential you need to align with your goals for the month your goals for the week and your goals for the day आज के दिन मुझे क्या खत्म करना है जैसे मैंने कहा कोई रोल्स होते हैं जिसमें पूरा दिन ही अनप्लान्ड है लाइक प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट हो या प्रोडक्ट मैनेजमेंट हो यू कैन नॉट प्लान योर डे आपका डे कोई और प्लान करता है बट उसमें भी आप प्लान कर सकते हो बाय स्पीकिंग Now, for that, obviously, you need to talk to your chief technical officer if you're from the product management, or you need to talk to the VP product management. Prioritization important होता है वो लोग भी इंसान ही है ये मैं बोल रहा हूँ because I I worked with a company that focused on helping people prioritize their tasks. Yes, जो नॉन नेगोशिएबल है वो नॉन नेगोशिएबल है वो प्रायोरिटी तो आप चेंज कर ही नहीं पाओगे बट अगर नॉन नेगोशिएबल के बदले में अगर कोई ऐसा टास्क आता है जो पीछे डाल दिया जा सकता है तो आपको सिर्फ बोलना पड़ेगा यू नीड टू फाइट फॉर इट बट एंड यू नीड टू बिलीव इन इट सो टाइम वेस्टर आपको आइडेंटिफाई करना है अब आप बोलोगे टाइम वेस्टर आइडेंटिफाई करने में भी तो टाइम जाता है इसीलिए आपको वो टाइम को उस टाइम वेस्टर को आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए एक ऐसा टाइम ढूंढना है जहाँ पे आपके पास करने के लिए कुछ नहीं है या आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते, which is where I bring you to the next step, which is connecting with your energy. You need to start prioritizing your day based on your energy levels. अब आप इंसान ही हो यार, your energy levels will be at its highest, at its average, or at its lowest. So during your peak energy, I would want you to focus on strategizing and focus on working on your high activity or high priority tasks. As I said, strategizing. So yeah, so strategizing could be your high priority task. It could be your project management, strategic planning, जैसे मैंने कहा, high impact meetings. Ensure that most of the meetings that you're planning for or you're attending are scheduled during your peak energy. Now you'll say कि बाकी meetings हमारे हाथ में नहीं होती, तो नहीं होती. It's perfectly fine. When your energy is at its peak, focus on making certain key decisions. Focus on delegating tasks to your people based on your strengths, because when your energy levels are at its peak, you will be able to understand the strengths and the abilities of your team members. Of course, उसके लिए भी आपको time निकालना पड़ेगा, which again is a part of your peak energy. When your energy is average, that is when you could focus on creating plans for the week. You could focus on organizing your desks, organizing your laptop, or you could focus on creating documentations, creating slides if you need to. खैर अब तो AI है, तो AI भी आपकी वो मदद कर लेगा उसमें. And when your energy is at its low, ensure that you're not focusing on high priority tasks, you're not attending any high priority meetings. Because जब आपकी energy low होगी, I would want you to focus on low priority tasks like filing होगा. You could also focus on your personal growth. It's not low priority, but obviously personal growth hoga. You could focus on meditating, reflecting on your achievements and strengths, so that the low energy doesn't make you low. This approach, ladies and gentlemen, can help you boost your productivity. So what you're going to do is you're going to spend some time this weekend reflecting on your entire week and reflecting on your peak energy levels, your average energy levels, and your low energy levels. इतने साल से आप काम कर रहे हो, ये आपको काम करने के लिए 30 मिनट से ज्यादा नहीं लगेगा. पूरा दिन अगर आप देख लोगे, like in my case, I'm the most productive, say between 10 to 2, 2:30 to 4:30 is when I am average. 6:30 के बाद मेरा एनर्जी लेवल ड्रॉप होने लगता है. अभी मेरी एनर्जी लेवल ड्रॉप नहीं हुई है, आप देख सकते हो, टिपिकली डाउन हो जाता है. Abhi, because I've been working on myself, I've been working for so long using this technique. 8 PM तक मैं खींच सकता हूँ. 8 के बाद अगर कोई सेशन आता है, तो I ensure that before that session, I spend 30 minutes rejuvenating and recharging myself, either through meditation, listening to music, going for a walk, or just lying down with my eyes closed. That's all you need to do to recharge. हाँ, अगर आप मुझे बोलोगे 10:30 बजे आप किसी का सेशन लो, तो I'm sorry, boss, मैं नहीं ले पाऊंगा. If you are someone from the West, I can wake up in the morning by 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. to take your call. I'm the most active in the morning. Yeah? So remember to prioritize your tasks based on your energy levels. बाकी प्रायोरिटाइजेशन के लिए आपको ऑनलाइन काफ़ी टूल्स मिल जाएंगे, जैसे अर्जेंट इम्पॉर्टेंट मैट्रिक्स है, द 80-20 रूल है, देन ईट द फ्रॉग करके एक टेक्निक है. यू कुड लुक इट अप. द मोस्ट एसेंशियल, मोस्ट इफेक्टिव is connecting with your energy levels, prioritizing according to your energy levels. And the last, obviously, is aligning with your vision, which is similar to what I said at the start. You need to align yourself with your personal and your company vision. Focus on leveraging your strengths to help you achieve your goals. Become aware of your distractions, because when you make a note of your time wasters, when you're aware of your time wasters, you will come to know that your mind is perhaps pushing you towards those distractions. You can pull yourself back and continue to focus on taking actions towards your goals for the day, for the week, for the month. Yeah? So T-E-A Pe Charcha is all about understanding that you just have 10 to 12 hours in a day. It's about prioritizing your tasks based on your energy levels and remaining aligned with your goals for the day, for the week, for the month, and your overall goals. Because when you work towards achieving your goals with a complete understanding of the time that you have, complete understanding of your energy levels, and complete alignment, believe me, nothing in this world can stop you from being the most productive person on the planet. Yeah, so that's all for today. If you have any questions, feel free to post it, feel free to share it, and I want you to start practicing prioritizing your tasks based on your energy levels. Try doing that and get back to me after a week or 10 days and let me know how you're feeling, and also share your experience with your productivity levels. Yep. All right. I'll see you tomorrow again at 6:30 p.m., where we will talk about how you can ace your review meetings with the boss. Bye bye. Take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow.